Canes will boot it away to start the game. And he's going to bring it out. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. So FIU's offense will have the football first. And it was a collection of highlight reel plays time after time last week. He'd love to do that again, David.
Oh, there's no doubt. He showed you he's capable. He showed you the big play ability, and he can make those big plays for this offense. And I think the offense is going to continue to look for him. Like, he is that guy outside that they can trust. Interesting to see, Jesse, the wrinkles off of the way they used him, and if he's going to continue to be the focal point of this offense.
I think he should continue to be the focal point, but I do think they have to move him around. You've got to show some different looks, some different formations, get him in motion, stack releases, find him some access, because there's no doubt this guy can run routes, he can catch the football, and he's dangerous after he has the football. So let's see some added wrinkles in what this offense and how they take the next step based on what he did last time.
How about that defense in the backfield, nowhere to go right away? You could tell they were playing the run game all the way, and they got in the backfield and got the tackle for the pass.
They stop him short, and we'll have a big fourth down coming. FIU will line up to punt. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out.
Got it. Let's go.
Leaves it with the back. Finding an escape route. Oh, he's got some space. And just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. No matter who's been leading the program, Miami always wants to be able to run the ball with some physicality.
Yeah, it starts everything. The line of scrimmage starts everything. That attitude starts everything.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Hurricane. That running back just had a caravan of blockers to take him into the end zone.
There's not very many times at home, Reese, where I'm going to say that everybody watching on their couch could have scored on that play. This is one of them.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. The Florida International offense is back on the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. To the air on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Wants to throw on first down. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. It'll just make it more satisfying if they can move the chains after starting first and 20. They'll move the tight end. Leaves it with the back. At the 40, there he goes. And he'll be brought down. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Now the play fake. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. FIU will line up to punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll take it on the return. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Running back searching for a hole. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. This is the kind of game, a top 25 matchup in the early season, that you look for when you're trying to build your resume.
Yeah, these are so fun because as a player, you kind of get bored if you don't get challenged. But when you got an early season challenge like this, all the adrenaline, all the juice, Palmer, you're ready to rock and roll.
I love this. We've had this game circled for a long time because we learn a lot in these types of games. What are these teams about? Which conferences are better? You're going to get a lot of answers today.
Leaves it with the back. A most efficient pickup of 6 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 4.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
He'll keep it himself. He gets the job done, picking up the 1st down, then getting down.
And that's a nice job by this QB. Great job. You show patience, right? Like, if they don't come take me, I'm going to keep running. That's how I go pick up another 1st down, move the sticks, and this offense can keep churning.
Sends it downfield. And the DB forcing the incomplete pass with the deflection.
Really nice job by the defender knocking that one away in man coverage. And he knew coming into this one that he was going to get attacked and they were going to throw his way. So he's showing you right now. He is dialed in, locked in. Really nice job on that coverage.
Going to swing it on 2nd down. Fires to the wideout. Got his man to the left. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down. The Hurricanes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Use the play fake, now to throw. He caught it. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Try to barge their way in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Canes!
And I love the bounce back for this offense. We lost a week ago. Let's put that in the rearview mirror. That game's gone. Let's improve. Let's get better. So far in this 1st half, they've done just that.
And the extra point was good. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. Guys, FIU ready to go back to work on offense. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the 1st quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
They couldn't connect on 2nd down, now staring at a 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. FIU will line up to punt. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. There he goes! Really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. This offense has it with really good field position. They'll give it to the back. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Looking to fire. Grabbed in the middle. It's Robinson. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Great job by the defense here, rallying to this wide receiver and making the tackle. He is dangerous. They don't want to let this receiver get behind them, but they know that when he makes catches, they better rally quickly and get this guy on the ground. He is fast.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
What a play by the defender that time, because he's matched up one-on-one man coverage against an outstanding wide receiver, and it's the defender who makes the play. Really, really good position. He was up to the challenge. Be interesting to see if this quarterback goes his way again.
They'll go to the ground. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it on the run. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. And the Canes are flying down the field. A 1st down run in the red zone. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Miami!
They are absolutely boat racing this team right now. We're not even at the 2nd quarter yet. And this offense has been up and down the field. They've taken a huge lead early. Everything they're dialing up, David, is working.
Yeah, so I'm going to flip this to the other side. I'm going to need my offense to score some points, and in a hurry. Like, they got to figure it out, but they got to put a drive together, keep us off the field, score some points, and let us find some answers, because right now, defensively, we have none.
They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. To the ground with the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
This is a defense that comes to play every week with bad intentions, and they set the tone in games by making hits like that. They've got players on defense that play down.
Turning it on! They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Miami is on top. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the 1st period as we look at the stats. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Looking downfield on 1st down. Got his man out of the backfield. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Back to pass. Bringing the heat. The throw. And he dropped it. Just didn't look the thing all the way in.
And those are frustrating. Like, those drops really annoy you because those running backs are always asking to be more a part of the game plan. Get the ball more, touch it more. An awesome opportunity in the pass game to make...
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. FIU will line up to punt. Hauls it in at the 25. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Found a lot of running room before he goes out of bounds, and what a way to build a little momentum. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. They've been nothing short of spectacular so far. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns, and they'll try to make it 4 for 4. Still looking on the move. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling.
Well, they dial up a pass play there on 1st down, and how about the quarterback there? Buys time, he's outside, he's looking for people to get open on the scramble drill, but there's nothing happening, and just a really quick decision to decide to take off and go get another 1st down now, and they've got the defense on their heels.
Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. From the gun, running back gets the gift. Wrestled down at the 26, it's a gain of 4. close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pulls it in. It's Robinson. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short.
Oh, that's one as a quarterback. You've thrown the completion, and you're like, dude, can you just turn around and make one guy miss and go get the first? Or can you just stretch out and get...
Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after the big play up top. No hesitation, no trying to baby the ball in there. He just fired it complete.
4th down, no problem. I'm just going to rip this to my wide receiver. He believes.
Touchdown, Hurricane! Fit it in the window for the score.
And this crowd was already jacked up. They were already excited. They were already making a difference in this football game, and the offense continues to pile on and give them something to cheer about. 27-0 here in the first half. This has been all home team.
28, Florida International, 0.
And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Nothing wrong with the touchback, and they wish they had one right now, but he stopped at the 9-yard line. FIU gets it back, and the Panthers will send the offense back onto the field. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on the board on this possession. He'll be run out of bounds, but we've got laundry on the field. Let's see what that's about. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
Man, as a quarterback, you've got to be careful. He's lucky there. If you miss high throwing over the middle of the field, oftentimes that results in interception. So lucky that ball was incomplete.
Fires downfield. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Great place to start for this offense. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Oh, he had it right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they miss an opportunity for a nice play on 1st down. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Leaves it with the running back. Maybe a 3-yard pickup there, 3rd and long coming up.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. He splits the uprights. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind.
And that's a really good response by this defense. Their offense throws an interception, puts them in bad field position. They respond with a stop, force a field goal. Yeah, they got 3 points, but great job by this defense.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Florida International. Offense is back on the field. He threw a pick the last time they had it. Now they have to take care of the football. Looking to throw on first down. Looking to the big tight end. Got a man in the middle. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. Rides the back on the option, the give. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
And after a successful run like that on first down, if you're the offensive coordinator here, maybe you're thinking about being aggressive and potentially taking a shot, because even if it's incomplete now on 2nd, you only have a short amount of yards to go here on 3rd.
Oh, they're after him. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Looking to throw, it's Van Dyke. Here comes the heat. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. FIU will line up to punt. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. He's got great speed. Touchdown, Cade! The hidden yardage, the big play, special teams coming through. That return man saw daylight the instant the ball touched his hands, and he darted to it and took it to the house.
And Reese, I think it's one of the hardest things to do in football, to catch the ball as all these guys are flying around you, and you got to take it, make a miss, try to find spaces and creases that aren't there. Great job making a huge play. Special teams and punt returns coming up big.
I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. And the Panthers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. To the air on 2nd down. Throws to the wideout. Makes the grab. It's Jamison. How about that effort to get it out across the 20? They'll mark it at the 21. It's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. So now it's 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. Got it set up on the outside. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass, as it just never developed. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. Pressure coming. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. FIU will line up to punt.
On to punt it away.
Now on the return. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. They've been the height of efficiency here in the first half, David, and you've got to think they're going to try to click it right down the field here.
When you're looking at your playbook and it's worked so well in the first half, I'm going to continue to do what I've been doing, Palmer, because it's been all gas.
Pollock, that's right. Strike while the iron's hot, too. Before this defense gets to going at halftime to potentially make some adjustments, show you some different looks in the second half. Whatever you've been doing, it's working. Keep it up.
Now, you've seen the evolution of these slot receivers. They're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times, they're off the football. You can't jam them. These guys are so productive, and offenses really feature their best players most time in those slot positions.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. And the Hurricanes really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Snagged in the middle. It's Witherspoon. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. wants to go up top on first down. Connection to the right. Knocked down at the 22. That's a first down, and they can still stop the clock.
This tight end is such a weapon because he can line up all over the field. That time he starts in the slot. He's running the corner route against zone coverage, and he's just got athleticism and wiggle and the ability to set.
Fires toward the end zone. Touchdown, Miami! Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
And with that score, this thing is getting ugly. This offense has had their way, and not only have they had their way, now they finished the half like you're supposed to, scoring the football, building on their lead. This defense is going to have to go into half and find some answers.
Out of the end zone. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Van Dyke. Under fire. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
And he was held in check in game one, but you're not going to hold him in check for long. And right out the gates, getting a sack in the second ball game, that will not be his last sack of the season. This dude is a ball player.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Boys, you never quite know what to expect there on South Beach, and we've had a lively first half. And the undisputed star of the half has been that lockdown corner. The coaches told us how good he was, but I almost think they undersold how impactful he would be. Ultra physical with zero hesitation. And with hands like that, I wonder if they don't think about using him in the passing game at some point. With that said, let's send it back to the guys in the shadows of South Beach.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. FIU has it on a tee, about ready to go here in the third quarter. He'll bring it back looking for help. Not a chance he lets that one go. He's bringing it out. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the third. Got the first down and more. Really good job making a play, getting it out to the 24 and moving those chains. First and 10 from their own 24-yard line. He leaves it with his back. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle.
Man, when you go into the half and you're down, like, that speech is usually pretty fiery. A lot of words you can't use on television. And so this coaching staff probably challenged their guys, and I like the way they started this second half so far. Physically, flying around, doing a great job stopping the run. They got to play like this the rest of the game.
Here's the pressure. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
This time he's got his man. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38. And the Canes are on the move. To the air on first down. Time to take a shot. Got it inside the 10. Touchdown, Hurricane. And they take it in for 6 more points.
And with that drive, you start to get excited. You start to think about the bounce back from a week ago. Went on the road, tough loss, and you get to come back home. And this team has really been a different team today. Nice performance after a heartbreaking loss last week.
Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Louisville has the lead right now, but it's not like Lamar Jackson is under center out there today, which might explain why this one is so close. They're up by 10 over TCU. We've got our eye on this one and everything else going on throughout the day, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Guys, FIU ready to go back to work on offense. Wide receiver going in motion. Off the play fake on first down to throw. They're working that left side. Brought down at the 28, but it's a 10-yard gain. Now on first down from the 28. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Knocked down behind the line. Boy, he powered through one tackler, but there were more there to greet him. The Panthers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll try the run. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the third quarter, the defense makes a massive play against the run, creating a negative play. They've got the opponent going backwards.
So he was forced to just take what the defense gave him, and they were able to stop him short of the first down.
And when you're a defense and you get third and long and you know exactly where those sticks are, you set your feet at them, they throw it underneath, I go rally, make the tackle. Perfect third down and long execution by this defense.
Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Canes line up, trying to move the sticks on third and short. Sends it back in motion. On third and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
Defense did a great job. Third and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
The Hurricanes decide to punt it away. Just needs a crack to get a return. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive.
Here we go.
Gives it on the option. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. And the Panthers can really attack on this second and short. Quick release by the QB. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Here we go. Set.
Dropping back, it's Van Dyke. Fires to the big fella. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Spreads out 4 receivers, trips right, a single receiver to the left on 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. Under fire. He's going to take off. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield, nothing there. So instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Makes a connection. His defense giving up ground as he's finally knocked down at the 26. FIU set up with another first down. Wants to throw on first down. Got the back over the middle. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Here's an opportunity for this offense in search of its first touchdown. It's 1st and 10. And they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag.
Illegal blocking.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. On first down, here comes this offense. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. They get him down, tough run, picks up 4. They'll mark it at the 19. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking to fire. Into the end zone. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be 3rd down. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Trying to take it back. He's at the 40. Running inside the 20. He'll go down right there, but what a big play to come up with that turnover. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Canes will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. They'll run it. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now it's 2nd and goal. Running play to the left here, looking for the end zone. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Canes!
And after starting the season 0-1, they knew they needed more from their offense in this game. Just had to find ways to make more explosive plays, and that's what they've been able to do. They've executed at a tremendous level. I really like the quarterback play and the leadership that he's showing. And because of that, they look like they're going to get back to 500. And let's see where this team can go.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Don't know if the defense will appreciate having to defend a short field from the start after that penalty. Reads it, fires complete. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. The play action fake. Fires to the wideout. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. He is denied. Cannot get to the 1st down marker, and it's 4th down coming. FIU will line up to punt. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. The give to the back. Plows through the defense. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. We've reached a break, and Miami is holding on to the lead. And it hasn't been much of a contest as we take a look at the overwhelming game stats through 3. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Wide receiver comes in motion. From the gun, the ground game. Hard running there. A pickup of 5 marks it at the 36-yard line.
This offense is going to try and grind their way to a win now, and they're going to start force-feeding this guy the football, too. He's made a few plays earlier in this game, but now in the fourth quarter, it's about force-feeding him, getting some push up front, and just icing this thing.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Hurricanes will snap it on 1st and 10. They're going to run it. Oh, he got loose. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the first down.
And I think that's what you want to see from this offense down the stretch. Like, can you physically dominate the game? You've got the lead. Now run the football, eat clock, continue to feed your dude.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Not a lot there. Picks up one inside the 20 to the 19.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Out of the gun, the inside give. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these third downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on 2nd down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up 3rd and long, and now you're set up to fail.
And the Canes come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. Finds his big tight end. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7.
One of the things I love about this guy is he's so hard on himself. Did a lot of good things last week, but he also threw one interception. He said that just ate away at him all week long. Coming into this game, he wanted to play perfect. No picks so far today. He's doing just that.
Beck's going for the goal line. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
Well, he's had the hot hand, 3 TDs in the game already. I like just force-feeding this guy the rock some more here, Pollard.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They've been the more physical team. He does a really good job finding the end zone, running the football. That's why they featured him today.
And this defense is defending its goal line. Back-to-back stops right in the shadow of their own goalpost. After getting nothing on the last play, will they try to run it in from the 2 on 3rd down? Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop.
Man, if I'm quarterback right now, after this long of a drive down this close, I'm going for a touchdown here, Pop.
And I get that, but I've worn this defense out, man. I'm going to go for the touchdown right here. And if I miss, they got to go the whole length of the field to score a touchdown.
The offense didn't even glance to the sidelines. They'll stay out there and go for it on 4th and goal from the 1. Got his man. Touchdown, Miami. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. Louisville is running away with this one behind an offense that's striking on the ground and through the air with military-like precision. They're up by 21 over TCU. We will be multitasking today, boys. One eye on that game, one eye on your game. Really the only way to do it.
Thanks for the update on that one. Kevin, let us know when it goes final. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. The Panthers can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Quick release on the RPO. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the 1st down. They'll leave it with him. Makes one-man miss. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. And the Panthers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. To the air, it's Van Dyke. There's the heat. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Recovers the fumble, and he's still going.
Woo. Deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
Third down play from the gun. Hauls it in. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38. The Panthers have their offense in high gear. Looking downfield on first down. Rushes on him. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Sixth play of the drive coming up. Back to pass on second down. Pocket breaking down. Stands in and takes the hit. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. It'll be third and long. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Lost to throw again. He's not afraid to go deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. FIU will line up to punt.
On to kick it away.
Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out everybody right now on the same page.
They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. We've reached a 2-minute timeout. In all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33.
29 Philly.
Makes the catch. It's heavy. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The Canes in a good spot here with second and short. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. Got enough for the first down. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. A first and 10 for this offense. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. Looking for a productive play on first down.
Clear. Clear.
Power football with the run. There he goes. Tripped up for the tackle.
The coaches told us in pregame that they love this back's mixture of speed and power. Listen, he's not the power back all the time, but he's moving so fast that it's hard to get him to the ground.
The Hurricanes with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. The give to the back. Breaks the tackle. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. Coming into this one, we wondered whether these guys were a little bit overrated, and certainly they did nothing to dispel that notion.
They were playing angry today, and I know talking to some of their players, David, coming into this game, they felt like they were being disrespected. A lot of people thought their opponent might get them today, so they took this opportunity to make a statement and make an example out of their opponent.
And those are fun moments in the locker room, aren't they, Jesse? Like, everybody's doubting us. Nobody thinks we can win. It's really easy to motivate that type of squad. They played motivated. They played a little ticked off. I'm here for it. I love it. I love the excitement, the adrenaline, the emotion, and they earned a big dub today.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.